gorgeous state park in Transylvania County. This is Donnie.
And Sandra.
And we are right, show you on the map here. This right here is Transylvania County. Almost like, looks like a dog's head. Got the ears and the eyes and the nose coming down. And so you got to use your imagination a little bit with some of these. But this is...
Things in the clouds.
They what?
It's like looking at things in the clouds.
That's right.
Yeah.
This is Transylvania County. Transylvania County. Every time I hear Transylvania, I think of Dracula.
I do too.
The first thing that comes to my mind. But guys, we are really filling this in. At the present time of the recording of this video, we have 11 more counties, and we will have half of this state in. There's 100 counties in North Carolina. And this right here makes the 39th county.
Yep.
The 39th county that we've stayed in. So 11 more counties. And so we're thinking it probably could run into spring of next year. We're planning on all 5 of these counties we're going to do at the same time. We're going to take 2 weeks and we're going to do every one of these at the same time. And so if I'm going to drive all the way down here, I better make it worth my time. And so, but on this trip here, we did Haywood County and Transylvania County. So make sure you check out Haywood County. We had some pretty neat places that we went to. Not that was not in that county, but it was in Jackson County. But we went to Cherokee.
Yeah, we went to Jackson and Buncombe County.
Jackson and Buncombe County to have some day trips. But I got my computer out here because we're fixing to record the ghost story. I actually found not just one ghost story, but I found several.
But they're not Transylvania County related, right?
They what?
Are they Transylvania County?
Yeah.
Oh, they're specifically there.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. It's ghost stories from Transylvania.
Okay, because I know some counties don't have.
Yeah,
actually, it would be fitting that Transylvania County had several.
Yeah. Stories. Oh my goodness, it's got to be a spooky county to be called Transylvania.
Yeah.
But we there are you are correct though. There are some ghost stories that I found for North Carolina that aren't county specific, at least in the reading of it. And so I haven't done any research, real deep research on these ghost stories. There's only like 4 or 5. It's not like it's a bunch of them. And so, but we're going to go through the ghost story. So I decided to leave out my computer. And, but guys, we're going to throw out quite a bit at you. We are at a really unique location, a very unique location here in Transylvania County, and you are about to find out. So let's get digging into this, and then we're going to tell you some of the things that we did in this county at this location. We are at Gorgeous State Park. We are staying at the campground. We are at Site 27.
Yes, 27.
Site 27, and we did a campground review, and we also did a day hike. And so we'll tell you about that in just a minute. So be looking for that campground review for those of my RV friends that want a really cool place to stay. And this is a very cool place for sure. But Transylvania County, the area in miles, square miles is 381 square miles. The population, Sandra, I did not look up the population for Transylvania County. I marked it out. Look at the front of the book, and no, go past that, and keep going. I've got the populations for all the counties, and so just keep looking at that.
Oh, here we go.
Tell me what you look for Transylvania County.
I'm looking.
They should be in alphabetical order, guys. I have marked off the population for Transylvania County because it has been updated for 2021.
Oh.
And so, what do you have?
32,943.
32,000, is that right? Wow, that just don't seem right. It sure enough is. 32,000. How much?
32,943. Almost
Okay.
34,000.
Okay.
I mean, 33,000.
Guys, as you guys can
Almost
see, I've
33,000.
put together this big binder, and it has all the information about all the counties, and I keep adding to it all the time, every time we go to these trips. But I have marked out the population because it has been updated.
More than 32,000.
It's more than 32,000,
wow.
I think.
I'm shocked because it's very mountainous.
Yeah,
So
it is.
You would
It
think
is.
the population
Well,
would
see,
not...
sometimes whenever I do find updates on populations, sometimes it actually drops a few. So I can't validate that 100%.
Yeah.
Usually, though, they do go up a little, a very little.
Yeah.
And so, but I will say this. It's for you guys that really want to know the actual population of the county, just look up Transylvania County and the population. And in 2021, they did do an update. If I remember correctly, they did do an update in 2021. But at any rate, let's keep on going here. It was formed in 1861 from portions of Jackson and Henderson counties. The forest and mountains of Transylvania were home to the Cherokee Indians until federal legislation in 1830 forced the relocation of most North Carolina Cherokee to Oklahoma. The cradle of forestry in America, historic site in northern Transylvania County on the site of the Biltmore Forest School, founded by Shank. Shank in 1898. Commemorates the role of the school and the county in the development of modern forestry. The county remains an important producer of timber and timber products. A major human and ecological disaster struck, however, when the Lake Toxaway, that's Toxaway, and we're really close to that, Lake Toxaway Dam broke during a major flood that struck the western North Carolina in 1916. The flood destroyed many small farming communities downstream. It left Lake Toxaway dry and led to the failure of the resort. Piles of timber debris from the 1916 flood can still be seen in the area today. The county is popularly billed as the land of waterfalls. The land of waterfalls. And we're going to talk about that on account of its more than, get this, guys, 250 falls. 250 falls in the county, including Looking Glass Falls, Sliding Rock Falls, and Whitewater Falls, which at some 411 feet is considered the highest cascade east of the Rocky Mountains. Wow. Now, what we're going to do, this is just a general information. If you want to learn more about the county, go to www.ncpedia.org. That's www.ncpedia.org. Now, we're going to keep on going because I've got some other really interesting information about this state park, this gorgeous state park. One, it's about 7,709 acres. Its elevation point is 1,900 feet. It's called gorgeous because, and that's Gorges State Park, because of many deep gorges that this area has. That's the reason they call it Gorges State Park. The area gets about, now we've seen some different amounts, but the area gets about 80 to 85 inches a year in rain.
In the visitor center it says 91.
It does. Yeah, it fluctuates. It fluctates just like anything. Yeah. A couple years ago, they got 136 inches.
Yeah, and then this year she said they'll do good to get 90 because 80 or 80. They've only had 44 inches so far, and I believe she said they've only had 3 inches this month. Added to that, so that will be like 47 inches, and then there's only 5 more months. So unless we get a lot of rain at the end of the year, they're not going to meet it.
Yeah, but 80 inches of rain, 80 to 85 inches of rain is over 6 feet of rain. That's 6 feet of rain.
Because of that, this part of this area and the forest around the park is a rainforest.
Yes.
And there are plants that are tropical and they don't know why they're here.
Yeah, they actually, that's true. This area here, guys, is a rainforest. And now I talked to a gentleman today while we were on the trail, day hiking, and he said, now I'm going to have to double check. I should have double checked. The problem that I have here is we don't have any Wi-Fi, signal here. But he told me that this area, this state park, having a rainforest, it's actually a rainforest, is one of the only rainforests on the east of North America. I don't know. It seems like he told me that.
I think that's what they said on North Carolina Weekend. We saw a North Carolina Weekend segment. Okay. They said something about that.
Okay. Going on. But yeah, guys, this is a rainforest. There's a rainforest in North Carolina right here in Transylvania County. At any rate, let's see. It has a very temperate rainforest climate, contains some of the highest diversity of rare plants and animals in the world. There's
so many different kinds of salamanders. That
was one of them. That was one of them. Known as the land of the waterfalls, of course. Now, one of the really wild things about this area is there is a firefly. There is a firefly called the blue ghost fireflies. The blue ghost fireflies. You can only see them just a few weeks a year, May 15th through June 15th. Every few weeks, every year, their lights will stay on constantly. You know how a firefly will flicker off and on? This one stays on constantly. It stays on constantly. Only the males can fly, the females cannot. And they'll fly just a few inches off the ground. And it has, the light is a dim bluish white light. And guys, that is the information that I have for you concerning the county and the state park. Now, we do have some ghost stories. We're going to go through the ghost stories, several different ghost stories. And we took a day hike. We took a day hike today. Ended up being, the map said it was only 1.5 miles. What happened is part of the trail that we went on is in the state park. It's only part of it. The rest of the trail is in the Pisgah National Forest.
Yes.
Now, they don't allow swimming in the state park, the part of the state park. They don't allow swimming in any part of the waterfalls or anything like that. The Pisgah National Forest, evidently, they don't care. They don't care. And so you can swim at those waterfalls. Though it is extremely dangerous, y'all.
I would not recommend it.
And people have been killed, and they do give warnings and stuff like that.
In the visitor center, they have a warnings thing talking about the deaths and injuries from people going in waterfalls.
Yeah. Other than that, guys, we did do that hike. That was about a 5.5 miler. We did do total. Be looking for the video. Be looking for the videos on that, the campground review, and the ghost story. We're still going to have on that. But guys, this is a sweet campground.
Yes.
It is a unique campground, and this is a unique area.
We are going to try to make it back at some point.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's a very wild location. And so be looking for the videos. You'll learn more about that. Take a ride out here. Stay in the cabins. They have cabins out here. Stay in the cabins.
You don't have to have a motorhome or a
Yeah, you don't have to have a motorhome or anything like that, but stay in the cabins. This is a really unique area. And to see a rainforest and to see so many freaking waterfalls out here is just absolutely amazing. And so, but at any rate, guys, we hope you enjoyed it. Safe trips. We love you. Y'all take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.